Hardly anything's come down this road, and just as I decided I wanted to record something, there's like bazillions of cars. Anyway, with this all First World War stuff, I'm finding this getting a little bit sad. So I thought I'd add a little anecdote in, really, which you might find funny. I mean, I always do whenever I think about it. It's funny. Right, well, we'll go back to 1989, and at the time I was working for Richard Lloyd Racing, and it was a great job. I didn't really appreciate what I had there, but that's another story altogether. I or we were at Le Mans for the 24-hour race, and one of our cars burnt up, and the other one got retired because not only our one, it was a Porsche, not only our one, but another one had really gone up in flames. So the second one got retired. So anyway, so we were on our way home, and normally I drive the truck and I drive it on my own. And I, on this occasion, because there was no rush to get back, we even had several days off after this. Um, there was no rush to get back, so I was driving the truck. I had a passenger with me, and then we had a little minibus that I can't remember how many people were driving it. It must have been two, three, maybe four. I can't remember. Anyway, we were this time we'd normally go Dover Calais, but on this occasion we were going from Cayenne to I think it was Southampton, somewhere like that, because that was more direct route because we were near Oxford, and we had to wait for the ferry. So we parked up and decided to go. I mean, the road that we were on, it was right on the port, as I recall, and it was a little bit rough, but that's the sort of place I like, to be honest. Anyway, so we went into this little restaurant, sat up at the bar, and I'm sure there must have been four of us, maybe five. Anyway, and we were listening to the barman, and he didn't really seem to take much interest in us. He'd realised, obviously, that we were English. And so we were just discussing whether there might be anything to eat there. So anyway, we're sitting there and sort of trying to work out how you ask that in French. And I sort of worked my way through to let me think. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose à manger? And I just worked this out. Whether it's right or not, I'm not really sure. Anyway, I just worked this out. And this other guy, he says, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll answer. I learned French at school, and I can ask if there's any food. So anyway, we sat there for another few minutes, and then this other guy, I can't remember his name, lifted his hand and called the waiter over, or the barman. We were all sitting there expectant, and this guy looked at the barman looked at this guy looked at the barman, and then he says, just let this car go past. Only English people are going to appreciate this, I think. Anyway, they were looking at each other, and we're all sitting there expectant. And he says, "Have you got any food?" I just, I just crack up about that every time I hear it or think about it. At first, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, but then after that, I just cracked up like crazy, and I think the others did too. And that left this guy and the barman still looking at each other. The barman's trying to work out what happened, and this other guy just looking gormless. I can't believe that happened. That was a good one, that was.